Welcome to our SBA and Terminal Report training. In our previous video, we were able to design or create our student information list. And in today's video, we are going to deal with the subject sheet. The subject sheet. So we need to create a new sheet. So you get to the bottom here, there's a plus sign here. You click on it to create a new sheet for you. So we are going to name the sheet. So because the subject sheet, we need to give a name of one of the subjects that we are going to use. So let's take, for instance, we want to use English. So English will be the first subject. And don't forget, we are using I'll be using the primary subjects for our training. So you'll be seeing our weather people, PE, creative arts, history, R&B, and the others. So I'll be using those subjects for this training, so please take note of that. But if you are designing it, or if you get a contract to design for GHS, you need to get their subjects, the subject that they offer, so that I can use it to create or design for them. So the first sheet we are going to deal with, the subject sheet, is English. So you can give it a color as we did previously with the student information list. So let me use this color. Now we are going to create the headings for the subjects or subject sheet. So we need to start with ID, the student ID. Then we go to the student name, or name of students. Let me use name of students. Then class. Then from there we are going to start with the session. So we have class exercise. So the first session is class exercise. So with the class exercise, the marks will be 10 each. That's 4 columns with 10 each. So we leave the space 4 spaces. Then you go to the next one, which is class test. Then class test also has 3 spaces or 3 columns. That is 20, 10, and 10. Then the next one is homework or projects. You can decide to head it, or you can give it project, or you can name it homework. Homework also have 5 each of 4 columns. So you have the 5 each here. But one thing we left out is that we need to get a total. So let me try to do something. So this here, this side we get 10. Then another 10 here, another 10 here, another 10. So we need to create another column so that we can enter the total for the class exercise total. So you can select this side, the active cell, then you go to the ribbon and click on insert. You are inserting a column sheet. Insert sheet column. So you insert the column, then you get a column. Then you head it as total. So the total is 40. Is 40% or 40. Then class test we have 20. Then the next one is 10, and the next one is 10. So we also need total column 2. So you insert, then you get your total, which is 40. 40. Then this side will be total. Then we go to homework. We have 5 5 5 5. Then the last one will be 20. Total is 20, so we head it as total. Then from there we need to get the total class score, that is total of class test, total of exercise, and total of homework. So you have this column, total class score, and total class score is over 100, so it's over 100. Then you continue. The next part will be, we need to convert the total class score to 100%. So to 50%, to 30%, sorry. So you get percentage 30%. Okay, 30% here. Then you head it as total, you can say class score, instead of using total to make it complete. You can say class score. Then the next part will be exams, total exam score, total exams scores. Then that one also will be 100. Then you convert it to 70%. Then that one will be exam score. Good. Now now have your 30 and you have your 70. So you need to get your overall total score. That is 30 plus the 40. Overall score, overall class score, overall total score. You use total score. Good. Which will also be 100%. 100%. Now, after the overall total score, then you need to get your percentage, your grade or your position. Let me start with position. So position is subjects. Position is subjects. Then the next place will be grade. The reason why I'm adding grade is we use the grade to calculate the aggregate. For instance, when you are creating for GHS, you need the aggregates, so we use the grade for our aggregate. That's why I'm adding the grade. Then the last part will be the remarks. Good. So we now have our headings for our subjects, that's English subject. So we need to give a heading or the name to this sheet. So let's insert a row, and you highlight the whole row to the last part, to the remarks. Then you merge and center. Then you click there, or you enter the name English language. Okay, so you can adjust it. You can good. So let's try to increase the size and broaden it. So let's make it 18. Broaden it. Then we can give it color. So color is much important. So let's color it. Then let's now adjust the cells of these sections. So ID will be here. Then you adjust it, the name, class exercise. But before that, let's try to wrap it. Let's wrap test. So let's select the whole area here. Then you click on wrap test. Good. Then you align middle, then align center. Then you can bolden them and increase the size a little. Good. Now you are going to adjust it. So with the class size, you adjust it. Or let's merge it. Let's merge this side too, so that it will take the full length. So we merge and center. Good. Then class test, you merge and center. Then homework, you merge and center. Merge and center. Okay. So we don't need any adjustment again. Or let's try to adjust. Okay, let's leave it like that. Then you go straight to total score. Okay, the size. Okay, then let's adjust overall. The overall size, let's adjust it. Raw score. Then position in class, let's try to open it a little. Okay, then it's okay. Then remarks, let's open it so that at times you take a longer words. Okay, so with this area, I think it's better we merge them to this side so that it will be okay. Good. I think this will be okay. We merge it, merge and center. Then the remarks to you merge and center. Good. Then from there we need to do some borders. So let's try to create borders. So for 10 people, so we count from 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 will be at 13. Okay, so we are going to select from A1 through to the 13th column. Select the whole area, then you click on all borders. So all borders is here. Click on all borders so that you get the sheet in its correct position. So you have this. So with this you can still add some designs. So you can add some designs to it. Okay, I don't want to add, I don't want the video to be long, so I'll leave it here so that now I want you to design it, give the cells colors to your perfection, and you post it to me. I'll end here, and in our next video we are going to start with the formulas and other functions that we need. I'll end here and continue another time. God bless you all. Bye bye.